Hey guys, what it do? It's your girl the Kool Kydd here, and welcome back to my channel. So we are in 2021, guys. Like, how are you guys feeling? How is it going so far? Like, just let me know, because I'm just interested. But as always, I have 2 cocktails for you guys, and we're just gonna hop right into it. But before we hop right into it, please like, comment, subscribe down below. And as always, I love to see you guys comment and see things that you guys actually want me to do on my channel. But let's just hop right into this video. So the 2 drinks that I have for you guys, one is called the Snowball Brandy and the other one is called the Winter Sea Breeze. The Winter Sea Breeze, it's like over 5 or maybe more than 5 different ways to make it. However, I picked one, but then again, I'm putting my own twist on it because I couldn't find some of the ingredients. So hey, it is what it is. So the first drink I'm going to start off with is the Snowball Brandy. It's going to be in a highball glass. I have no idea what just slapped me in my face. It's going to be in a highball glass. And these ingredients are really simple, straight to the point. I think this is probably one of the simplest cocktails I made so far. But, however, anything that's simple can always be difficult for somebody else. So for this, you get ½ ounce of simple syrup. Oh, and I also found out for you guys, which I thought was very interesting and I wanted to share it. So this drink gets egg whites, and reading the recipe, it was saying something like don't use eggs that's been sitting in the fridge for way too long. And I was just like, shit, my eggs been sitting in the fridge for way too long. But there's a way you can figure out if your egg has been sitting for way too long. So pretty much what you do is you put an egg in a cup of water, and if it floats to the top, that means it's old, and if it sinks to the bottom, that means it's still fresh. So if you guys want to try that out at home, let me know. It also gets 2 ounces of brandy. It gets egg whites. And then we're just going to add ice, and then we're going to top it off with the ginger ale. Okay, don't add the ginger ale because remember it's carbonated, and if it shakes and you end up getting it all over your floor, that's on you. I ain't tell you to do that. You did that all by yourself, so don't blame me. So because this drink gets egg whites, make sure you're shaking it for at least like 20 seconds so that the egg whites can combine. I'm gonna add ice to my cup. Oh, and I also wanted to ask you guys, I wanted to do something different on my channel, and pretty much, yeah, I'm still interested in doing cocktails, but I also want to, I don't know, I'm getting tongue-tied. I also want to have the option of where you guys can pick the cocktails that I'm making, and I'll try it out and see how it actually is. Or the other option was that, say if you guys send me ingredients that you want me to use, and I make it into a cocktail and tell you how it tastes. I don't know if that makes sense. So like, for instance, if you guys were to say, Renee, I want a cocktail that has ginger ale, lime juice, Prosecco, and bitters. Make that into a cocktail and pretty much be like, so how does it taste? Do you like it? Whatever the case is about that. And maybe I'll just try to name it. I'm not really good at naming cocktails, even with the ones that I come up with myself. So it would be great for you guys to do something like that, and let's see how that goes. I think that would be a good way for me to like interact with you guys and to know you guys better and see what you guys like. And we can just go from there. I don't know. Let me know. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about that. I think that'd be a really good idea. Or I can have it where a family member is picking a cocktail for me to make and for me to try it out. So either one works, don't really matter to me. So I'm just adding ice cubes to the second drink. The other drink, I'm gonna let it fizzle down a little bit before trying it out. So pretty much the Snowball, I can see why it's called a Snowball, because it gets really foamy at the top. I don't know if you guys can see it, but like this looks exactly like a Snowball. And I think what contributes to that is the fact that you added egg whites and then you added the ginger ale on top. So it fizzles up and then it gets really foamy. So that's also really cool. I thought that was cool. I think everything is cool. Pay me no mind. So for the Sea Breeze, the Winter Sea Breeze, it gets 1 ounce of vodka. I'm actually going to use the other one since I have simple syrup in that one. So 1 ounce of vodka. This drink, you pretty much stir everything in. I was supposed to use a spice liqueur, but honestly, I have so much alcohol in this house that I need to get rid of. So I opt into using Bacardi Gold Rum. If you want to use something like a spice liqueur, you can get like a spice flavored alcohol, spice flavored rum, anything of that sort. That would definitely contribute to that spice flavor that the recipe is talking about. It also asked for simple syrup, but since I still have this rosemary simple syrup, I'm also going to use that instead of regular simple syrup. So it gets 1 ounce of that. And like you guys know, last week I used this rosemary simple syrup in my last cocktail. So I kind of just want to use it till it's finished, but that may not happen. So we'll just figure it out when we'll cross that bridge when we get there. It gets 2 ounces of, the hell is this? Grapefruit juice. And then it also gets 2 ounces of the soda water. But I'm just gonna fill this up to the top. But before I do that, I'm going to just give it a stir. So in a lot of these recipes, when it came to the Winter Sea Breeze, the ingredients were somewhat similar, but then they were somewhat like all over the place at the same time. So what I decided to do, because like some garnishes were like pomegranate, but then I feel like if pomegranate is not an ingredient inside of a drink, I don't see the sense of adding it. So since one of the garnishes was going to be rosemary, that's why I opted into using the rosemary simple syrup instead of using regular rosemary, because like, yeah, rosemary is part of like winter in a sense, but where else would the rosemary be? Like, come on. So I garnished this with rosemary, and I'm thinking like, as far as garnishes go, I think rosemary is like one of my favorites right now. You can also use pomegranate seeds or cranberries if you like, if you want to opt out to changing the grapefruit juice for cranberry juice or whatever the situation is, you can do that as well. So this is the Snowball. I'm going to try it out. It's still a little foamy. It kind of reminds me of like, the foam on top reminds me of like if you get like a cappuccino or a latte, that foam that goes on top. This is what this reminds me of. If you guys probably don't know what I'm talking about, but for my baristas out there, you know what I'm talking about. Okay. So far in this, I only taste the soda water. Let me stir it to see if I'm going to taste the other ingredients. They're both really good. I really don't know how to express what the Snowball Brandy tastes like. I really don't know. It's not bad. It's, to me, it's like a required taste, if that's the saying. I don't even know. But it doesn't taste bad at all. This is definitely, to me, like a punch that you'll make. This, to me, I don't know why they call it the winter sea breeze. This, to me, tastes very much like a spring summer cocktail in a sense. But I think if I did use a spice rum, it would have gave it much more of a kick to it. But it is still really good. To make it much more on the stronger side, I think it would make a lot more sense to use 2 ounces of vodka and 1.5 to 2 ounces of vodka, and then 1.5 to 2 ounces of rum, or whatever spice rum that you guys are going to use, or whatever liqueur that's spiced, so that you can actually taste it instead of just tasting nothing but grapefruit. Because grapefruit is not something that everyone likes. Like, my husband hates grapefruit, but whatever. So that's what I would say about this. This, I don't know, it's not my favorite. I would definitely pick the winter sea breeze over the Snowball Brandy. However, as far as like it being more appealing to the eyes and more aesthetic, I would say this is, especially when you first make it and it foams up. Like, getting a picture of that right then and there would have been perfect. But the taste of it is a little weird. It tastes like, I think the best way I can say it tastes like a malted beer or something. I hate beer, but it's yeah, that's all I can say about this. I don't know what else to even compare it to, but I would think it's like a malted beer. It tastes very flat. Like, that's what it's kind of giving me, flat, like a flat soda, like a flat root beer or cream soda. That's kind of what it's giving me. I don't know. Try it out at home. Tell me what you guys think about it. That's just my taste buds on that. But I also do want you guys to let me know if you're interested in leaving me ingredients so that I can make cocktails, or just any ideas in general. But I do kind of like the idea of you guys sending me random ingredients and having me make a cocktail out of that and tell you guys how it tastes. So if you are interested, also leave it in the comment section below, or you can also send it to me on Instagram. It's at the Kool Kydd, as always. So thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget, peace, love, and find your inner Kool Kydd. We out. Bye, guys.